A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Orlando Magic here at their home, Amway Center. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant put the league on notice his rookie season with spectacular play and a little jawing while he's at it. The Grizzlies rookie said, "I just play with the same chip every game," adding it's nothing personal. "I'm just having fun," he said. "My teammates and the coaches allow me to go out there, play freely, and do what I do." Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies: Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for Orlando, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Carter. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Anthony, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs? In the bubble.
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA.
Fultz, no good. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Brooks. Rebound by the Magic. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Valanciunas with the ball. Morant left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
First trip to the line for him here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
So he gets them both. Here's Anthony. The pass to Fultz. Some solid defense there from Jackson. So the Magic, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Right side Jackson. That one, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Carter with the three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And it's Morant missing. For Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And you know, this team, they're still learning how to use Dillon Brooks. He's a little bit of a tweener in terms of size and athleticism.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bamba passes to Fultz. Over Jackson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Fultz. Fultz has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Carter. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Winslow against Fultz. Pass to Valanciunas. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. The 10-footer. And that one goes long.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Bamba kicks to Fultz. From past the arc. Another miss by Orlando.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. Now here's Brooks. And here's Valanciunas. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Here's Fultz. Almost, but it rolls out.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Brooks with the bucket.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
The Magic trail by 7.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And Jackson gets it to go.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Isaac. Averaging 9 points per game, 9 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
No one willing to step in front of Valanciunas. That's a big guy driving the lane.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Anthony up on top. Shot to stop the run. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Back to Fultz. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
That one is off.
Coming into the league ready to play, Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
And the second free throw, good. Now Morant. His last outing, he had 24 points. Now here's Anthony. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the Magic pick up 2. Winslow against Isaac. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
For the Magic, Porter's checked in for Bamba. And Hampton subbed in for Anthony. Then for the Grizzlies, Hezonja comes in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Brooks. Now, here's Hampton. Defended by Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 6 points for Jaren Jackson. The Magic trail by 9. Hampton passes to Porter. Morant against Fultz. And a wide open look for Porter. Another miss by Orlando. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Valanciunas finds Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Carter pulls it in.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Here's Fultz. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Morant, following the bucket by Orlando. It's not going to go for him, and Orlando will come the other way.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Morant with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Jackson. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Hezonja on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Orlando making some changes. Gary Harris comes in for Isaac, and it's Ross in for Markelle Fultz. Gorgie Dang's checked in for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Jackson. And stolen by Hezonja. And Zhang kicks to Morant. Shoots. And again, Memphis no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Hampton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
Porter dishes to Harris. Deep 2 from Ross. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here's Hampton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Porter. Morant with the steal. He feeds it to Jones. Stolen by Carter. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Ross. Harris outside. Sinks the triple.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Jones, the pass to Clark. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here is Hampton. Poked away. It's stolen by Jones. And here comes the break. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Harris. Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And it's Carter missing.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Clark for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Carter. It's Clark with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
The Grizzlies have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Now Ross. Now the pass to Hampton. Good. Nice job down low.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
The Magic trail by 7. Harris is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Hampton at the point guard. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Here's Jones. He can't get that one. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Ross with it. Guarded now by Clark. Shoots it up. Grizzlies with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. Back to Bamba. Oh, wow!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Brooks. 7 points in the game. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Harris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Now here's Jones. Brooks outside. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Porter kicks to Anthony. From outside the arc. Another miss by Orlando. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Winslow. And another miss by Memphis. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross leading the charge. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. A second chance effort. It's good. Clark's got 6 points.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Porter. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Clark, the pass to Brooks. On the wing, Jones. Clark outside. 5 to shoot. Brooks against Ross. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there, able to draw that foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Clark. And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Anthony against Jones. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. The Magic trail by 4. Shoots from the elbow. Wow, way off on that one. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
And so he hits both. And so it's Memphis with it. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Bamba. No good from Valanciunas.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And Fultz pulling from deep is a thing of beauty. Consistent in terms of burying those long ones from beyond.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Pass to Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
I love the energy and effort Winslow brings to the court. If he continues to play hard, I think he'll be around for a long time.
Fultz kicks to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Porter's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Valanciunas. Brooks against Fultz. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Valanciunas has got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Passes it to Fultz. Now Porter, guarded by Jackson. Porter kicks to Isaac. Shoots over Winslow. Isaac misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Winslow's shot is off. Bamba with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Anthony against Jones. Brooks outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's Isaac. Doesn't go that time. And Memphis the other way now. Jones against Isaac. Jackson down low. He has 6. Anthony with the defensive effort.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Isaac.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jones. And both free throws good for Isaac.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Anthony with it. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. Jackson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant scanning the floor. The pass to Jackson. Over Porter. Rebound by the Magic. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The offensive rebound. Here's Fultz. And at last, they get one to fall. Fultz has got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Here's Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Anthony against Morant. For 3. Kept alive Orlando. Yep, that one goes. Fultz has got 13.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Morant passes to Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Cole Anthony. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ross. Isaac against Clark. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Winslow wide open. He fires and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Fultz. Isaac trying to break free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. 6 points for him. 1:44 left to play in the first half. Tips it up, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 13.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pass to Ross. And stolen by Hezonja. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the speed in which Ross can lift off the floor helps him create a lot of second chance points.
Here's Morant. The Magic getting the bucket. And Winslow now top of the key. No problems knocking that one down.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Orlando's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Fultz, and he comes up with the deuce. 17 points in the game.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Morant with a wide-open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Winslow. The three-pointer no good. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. The game plan did not work out for Orlando in the first quarter. The deficit for them just seemed to grow and grow, eventually reaching the 10-point mark at one stage of the period. There was a noticeable difference in their second quarter performance when suddenly they were the team controlling the action and are now holding a 4-point lead at the half. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference between the teams in terms of points off the bench. And that could be a big factor in close games. When you can lean on your bench for offense, it's a nice advantage.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Isaac outside. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis trailing here. Fast break, Memphis.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Isaac.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And both free throws good for Isaac. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant passes to Brooks. Passes it to Jackson. And here's Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Winslow shot is off.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
They grab their own miss. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Morant's got space. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And that's now 10 points for John Morant.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Here's Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. 5th is Cole Anthony.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Hampton's checked in for Orlando. Gorky Dang's checked in for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas hits them both. The Magic leading by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Jang with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. And so Orlando again turning it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Gary Harris is checked in for the Magic. The Grizzlies trail by 3, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment now to see the stats for Fultz. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 9th in assists. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. That free throw, no good. That one is no good.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Here's Jang. And again, Memphis no good. Orlando, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Harris inside the line. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Jones checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Harris drops them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. He kicks to Jang, takes the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Oh, and this is why so many people are high on Fultz. That wasn't a petty. That wasn't a Manny. That was a facial.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Here's Valanciunas. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Orlando leading by 9. Carter left side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Winslow with it. Bamba picks him up. Winslow dishes to Morant. Back to Winslow. Stolen by Bamba. And now Orlando on the break. Harris with the ball. Here's Carter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Carter's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Here's Morant. That's tipped. And the pass to Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And you can see Fultz has the respect of the defense already. Sometimes they have to settle for whacking him on the way up.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Porter's checked in for Gary Harris. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And he sinks the second. Now Jones, ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Now here's Jones. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Winslow against Porter. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. 5th on the list, the Magic.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
That free throw good from Fultz. And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Hezonja's checked in. Good on both. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by Bamba. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Fultz. Bamba kicks to Hampton. Good on the 3-point shot. Hampton's got 5 points so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That's good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Orlando leading by 13. Now here's Hampton. He has 5. Pass to Bamba. Porter looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Bamba. He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. The Grizzlies trail by 13, and that one is good. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Passes to Hampton. And here is Ross. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Morant.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brooks checked in. And both free throws good for Ross. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant. His last 10 games, he's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around.
Shoot 2.
You can count on his nightly production.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Jones looking for an opening. There's the pass to Brooks. Clark outside. Morant with it. 18 points for him. 5 on the clock.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Clark. They get a hand on it. It's Morant with the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. That's good from Morant. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Porter. And he lobs it up.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find the open man.
Morant against Ross. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
2.
First one falls for him.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Outside, Porter kicks it to Ross. It doesn't go for him. Morant with some nice D. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Isaac, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Fault, he's checked in for Ross. And both free throws good for Isaac. 1:37 left in the third. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Bounce pass, Anthony. On the wing, Porter. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Brooks the pass to Morant. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Cole Anthony, third.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Now, here's Fultz. 27 points for him. And Jones pulls it down. Anthony against Morant. Orlando leading by 11. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
I tell you, Fultz can turn it up on you quickly. Phenomenal at going into overdrive and scoring at an efficient rate.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. A shot by Anthony, no good. 27 seconds left to play in the third.
I see him.
Here's Jones, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Jones from outside. The shot, no good. 1 second left. Off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Anthony is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Porter in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
And he sinks the second. Here's Morant. A floater. I see from Porter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Anthony against Morant. Second chance shot, and it's good on the lay-in. Morant's got 25 points.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Now here's Fultz. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Jackson. Good work defensively by Carter. Magic leading by 15. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Here's Winslow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. The 15-footer. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Winslow against Anthony. To the paint. Jackson down low, guarded by Porter. Nice D from Porter. Magic leading by 13. There's the feed to Fultz. The kick out to Porter. No good on the 3.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando, leading by 12. And Porter, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Off the dribble, Porter's speed gave him the angle, and he drew the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Porter.
You know, he was a late bloomer coming out of high school. Although Porter has really worked on his body and his shot mechanics.
Hampton's checked in for Anthony. And Porter drops them both. And so here's Memphis. It's a 14-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And Orlando making a change here. Bombas checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis's head coach had some words for the team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Fultz. Both good from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant outside. Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Hampton kicks to Bamba. Grizzlies with the rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Winslow.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer. The length of Carter helping him there, a prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
Morant outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Morant's got 27.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Hampton. Pass to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson comes over with the double. Lets it go with a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Hampton. Following the miss by John Morant. Stolen by Brooks. Over to the left wing. And it's sent back by Isaac. Now, Hampton. Pass to Bamba. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the shot is long.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
I got him.
Now, here's Hampton. Covered by Winslow. Hampton misses. Now here's Winslow. The pass to Valanciunas. Another shot, and it's sent back by Isaac. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. trailing by 17. Up top, Valanciunas, guarded by Fultz. Now here's Morant for three.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Here's Carter, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Gorgie Dang's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Jang the pass to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Good.
Well, you'll never see Winslow shy away from physical play. In fact, more often than not, he initiates it.
Here's Fultz. And it's good off the back rim and in. Fultz has got 38 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
No good from Clark. Magic leading by 15. Inside. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Morant. Goes up on the high post. But they recover it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. Morant, no good on the free throw. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Out to Anthony. The 3. And Winslow pulls it down.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half. Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
And here's Fultz following Ja Morant's 3. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Isaac. 3-pointer. They get it again. Bamba. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Stolen by Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Passes it to Fultz. A three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Reshot.
And he's good on the first of 3. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. The Grizzlies trail by 16. And there's the pass to Clark. Here's Winslow. And again, Memphis no good.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Morant against Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Here's Fultz. Outside Anthony. Fires the 3. John Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Bamba finds Isaac. Drains the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 16.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Morant. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Fultz, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Orlando.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
You know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Markelle Fultz.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved really enjoyable to watch.
Now, here's Fultz. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carter. And it's Carter again missing. And here's Winslow. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Ennis. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.